Oh my God. Well, don't say I didn't tell you, right? Don't say I didn't tell you. But anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of water from my Caspa Maxi mug. Oh yeah. Everything, definitely everything, tastes better with Caspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First we're gonna look at market performance for the past 24 hours. After that, we check out prices in details. And right after that, we look on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? Oh man, I don't know about you. But my Lambo is close. I can feel that interior. It is very close. But before that, my friends, not even 48 hours after I mentioned you guys, after I made that video about why I have the heebie-jeebies because of XRP, Judge just slammed it again. See? So the funny thing is, look at when the news comes out, when everything is about to take off. A lot of you who have not been following my channel, I've been telling you this for the longest. Pay attention to July and August. And so far, everything is going according to plan. But the funny thing is, I told you guys, I'm trying to get out of XRP. I'm trying to. Not just XRP. There's a lot of coins in my portfolio I'm going to get rid of, because I know many people saying, yeah, because you're a Casper Maxi. No. It's not because I'm a Casper Maxi. I'm going to get rid of them for one single reason. The Clarity Act. You don't understand how dangerous. Well, depends on how you look at it. Some people feel it's dangerous, others feel it is good. But you don't understand why. The reason why I say it's dangerous is because there's a lot of people with a bunch of coins, which when this Clarity Act comes out, those coins are going to be worthless. When I say worthless, it means the VCs in those coins are going to dump that hot potato to the left faster than you can even say hello. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, this, when you start to hear these people talking and you hear them saying, oh, they want to have a control of money laundering, bad actors, all this and that, which again is going to fall out on one thing. They want to know who, when, how. That's what they want to do. I'm telling you, the only way crypto will thrive with the government is if they know those three things, which is who, when, how. And when you can even add how much. When they know those things, they will leave crypto alone. They will make money. You will make money, and everybody kumbaya. That's what it is. So now, if you start looking at it that way, I've been telling you, you have to be able to spot those moves or those trends before everybody and their grandmama does. That is why, for me, I am a little bit frustrated with the XRP news that came out, which again, I saw it coming. And all of you who have been following my channel, or those of you who are close to me, you know I've been telling you this, that it did not make any sense that CZ Binance, for fucking up like that, he went to jail. The guy from Terra Luna Classic, Do Kwon, he went to jail. FTX, Sandbank Freeman, to jail. And then the fines, the billions and billions of dollars fines they were all paying. And that XRP gonna come out and get a slap on the wrist with $120 some million. I told you guys that right there is a setup. That right there wasn't good. And I even had a feeling when XRP went up to, was it close to $4? It was. When it went up to close that, I had a feeling, my gut's like, I should sell this thing. I should sell this thing. But yeah, you know what? I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn when it comes to investment. So I said, no, I'm going to wait. Now, with the judge doing this, I don't know what the terms is. I don't know what exactly Ripple is going to do, but I can have a feeling that it ain't going to look good, which means this is going to be another bull market. We are going to left holding that hot potato. But I already told you guys, I'm praying that thing goes to $5 or $6 and I'll get rid of it. Because again, everybody and their grandmama knows where the money is, except for the candle chasers. No, I told you, green candle chasers, they don't see where the money is. And for many years in this crypto industry, I had been used for exit liquidity, and that's something that I don't recommend. I don't recommend for anybody. Trust me, I don't. You guys do remember Fetch AI, you do remember Algorand, you do remember there's a bunch of them. All those L2s on Ethereum were there today. And do you know what happened? Polygon Matic was another one. What happened to them? It's not that they are bad coins, don't get me wrong. They are not bad projects. The problem with these things is that they have a lot of VCs that get all these coins before you and I get them. Okay? Before you and I get them. And that's how to make the money. Because I'm telling you, I was once in that group. There was a coin called Gains. I don't know if you guys do know it. It was called Gains. And if you held like a certain amount, because I think there was a time I held like 100,000 gains or something like that. The people in the team, they will let you know, like, hey, it's about to be ICO or some kind of initial coin offering in this project or in that one, blah blah blah. That was part of the deal, but you had to hold 100 or 1,000 or something like that. It was, I forgot how much it was, and I did. Trust me, I made a lot of money with that, because they would be like, okay, listen, this project is coming out. If you stake in it, blah blah blah, you will get the project at, let's say, 1 cent. And by the time it comes out, the general public is going to get it at 10 cents or 20 cents. And then you decide what you do, if you want to hold or if you want to sell. Trust me, I made a lot of money with that thing. Because as soon as they gave it to me, even the project was useless, as soon as they say, yeah, okay, put in 10 grand in there. I put in 10 grand, I get my coins, and before you know it, the project comes out. And once the project comes out at 10 cents, they usually had a stipulation. You could only sell 50% of whatever that you put in, or 60% or something like that. Therefore, I was putting in anything between 10, 15, or even 20 grand. I was doing that, knowing that, okay, that 10 grand you put in there at 1 cent, by the time they let the project out, it's going to blow. It blows up from 10 cents to probably 25 or 30 cents. Guess what? You have tripled your money. So even if you sell 50% of it, you are still in profits. That's how I made it. That's how simple it was to make it. And now, if we fast forward, okay, a lot of things that these green candle chasers, they are not paying attention, is that most of these proof of stake coins, they have an unlock schedule. As somebody who has been in that game, I can tell you that it's a lot of sell pressure. That's a lot of sell pressure. Sui, Solana, they all have an unlock schedule. And if you go look, they also have some of them who have they are staking it, you know, because as a validator on the proof of stake, people need to stake their coins for them to get rewards, right? I still have a couple of them right now because I staked my Luna Classic and I'm getting rewards. Okay, so those kind of things, when the bull run starts to come up, people will start unlocking their coins. they start unlocking it. I don't know, some coins have a 7-day unlocking period. Some of them have, let's say, 2-3 days. I don't know, depends on what project you are in. But my friends, that is very bad, because you have VCs that are staking millions of Solana. They are getting the staking reward left and right. By the time they unlock it and sell it, you are going to get left holding the hot potato. This is another reason why I always say stay away from proof of stake, unless you got in from the bottom. If you got in, that's okay. You can have it and see how high it could go. But somebody like me, that's why I sold my Solana close to $200. I sold it. I was like, yeah, that's it for me. If it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, it is what it is, right? And now you have those same people that come out here and they try to compare those coins with something like Quant, with something like Caspa, with something like Cubic, which again, if you guys do remember, I said Cubic is a high risk, high reward. So many times I have been asked, why do I think it's a high risk, high reward? Okay, let's bring that to light a second. Okay, I see there's a lot of potential to make. Man, I can't speak. Excuse me. Okay. There's a lot of potential to make money with Cubic. Okay, I'll tell you why. One, Cubic has a lot of hype right now. Because of why? Because of what? Because of AI. That narrative has a lot of potential right now. Now, like I've said so many times, I am not 100% into Cubic like that. The reason why I'm in here is because the bull run, like I said, July, August, is about to kick full swing. And coins like Cubic that have that hype are going to pump. Okay, that is something that I'm looking out for. If it pumps to oblivion, yeah, I'm making money out of it. But the second part why I call it high risk, high reward is when you look at the development. One, the number of coins in circulation. They already said, okay, it looks like they also spotted it out, and they said they are going to be mining, is it Monero or some coin like that? And the gains they get from it, they are going to buy Cubic and burn it. But even so, the amount of coins is something that have me looking at it on the side of the eye, like, Those of you who don't understand what I mean, look, let me show you, okay? Let's go to CoinGecko. And look for Cubic. Right here, okay? This. If you look at it, then you will start understanding what I'm saying, okay? The AI is there. Everything else is there. But, guys, when you go look at this, is what I'm talking about. Max supply. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200 trillion. Was it? Maybe I'm not right. But you guys, 200 trillion. Okay? And then you look at total supply, 149 trillion. And then you look at circulating supply, 149 trillion, and circulating supply, 120 trillion. See? This is something that, I don't know, if you do remember, we had Shiba Inu, and there was another, the Inu time, the Inu period. You remember that all these coins that were coming up with such a large supply. Okay? This was a problem. I don't know why they have so much in the circulating, but it doesn't matter how much they burn, this is going to be a problem for them. Okay, therefore I am watching out to see, okay, what are they going to do? Are they going to come back to reduce it, let's say probably 10 to 100 or something like that? Is it going to be a ratio down? That way they can have a normal supply of it. Okay, that's the only red flag that I have on Cubic, and that's why I'm calling it high risk, high reward. Another part, again, I'm calling it high risk, high reward is because we don't know what the ecosystem is going to look like. Understand? if they build up the ecosystem based on AI and it takes off, yeah, that coin is gonna make a lot of money. But right now, I've been searching, I've been doing my research. I don't see, there is not even a remote sign yet of saying, okay, this is the project that is being worked on Cubic. If you want to go look at it and blah blah blah, something like that. No, there's none yet. Oh, we are having our hackathons and all this stuff, and still no concrete evidence of the projects that are working on Cubic yet. I could not even find, to be honest with you, I don't know if they have smart contracts yet or not, or maybe they are just trying to perfect the model chain first before they implement smart contracts. So that's what I'm telling you. Short term, yeah, it's gonna pump with the rest of the market, and people gonna make money. Unlike Casper, which we already know on Casper what projects are gonna be in, and from there you can kind of weigh. Okay, you can weigh saying like, okay, if this project goes live, this is what they are solving, this is how much money we can make from it, and this blah blah blah. You understand what I mean, right? So that is one aspect that makes me so bullish on Casper, because on Casper I can already tell, and because of that, man, I've been trying to be healthy, so healthy, knowing like yeah, what would I look like in a Bentley? That's the questions going on my head right now. What would I look like in a 6x6 apocalypse truck? I mean, things like that. Okay, because I can already tell what Casper is going to be, what the ecosystem is happening, and the entire world. Look at what's going on around us. Clarity Act coming in, which I know it will not affect Casper. The Genius Act with the stable coins, which I know is going to benefit Casper. It fit like a wedding ring on Casper's hand. Because again, a lot of you who don't believe it, solving the trilemma or the quadrilemma, like the way I call it, is a big deal. You guys need to start looking at those trends. Forget the green candles. If you chase the green candles first, you are going to end up holding the hot potato. Because guess what VCs do? VCs create that green candle. They make you FOMO in, and they dump the bag on you. You understand? But if you get in a project before the green candles start to come, a project that is built solid, by the time those green candles start to come, that means you were there first. Before the VCs, the government, retail, everybody, you was in first. By the time they come and create those green candles, you will be holding a truckload, not even a bag, truckload full of that project. Okay, so if they come in and pump it, let's just say for me, you guys know I'm a Casper Maxi. I think Casper is going to $10. Okay, don't ask me when, but I think it's going there once everything everything happens. Okay, I'm a Casper Maxi. I believe in $10, but who knows? These guys might come in here and see the potential on Casper, which again, I'm telling you, they have already started. When they look at things like Tangent Wallet, Tangent Pay, they look at Cash Union, they look at Gigawatt stable coins, there is a bunch of things that are going on. Then they see, okay, all these projects from Solana, Ethereum, whatever they are, they're going to start traveling to Casper because Casper makes them better and blah, blah, blah. They are going to want to pump Casper. And guess what? Right now, most of them don't even have a bag. Therefore, it's an opportunity for you to fill up your bag, sit on the side, and wait for them. Because again, it's inevitable that Casper is going to run. It's inevitable. I told you, right? 5 cents was the bottom. What are we doing right now? You cannot deny it. It's inevitable. Casper is going to go up there. We are going to see $1, $3, $5, $7, $10, $50, $100. You are going to see it. Okay? So for those of you who sit there and be like, oh, the price is not running, price is not going. That's you. My mentality is different. Okay? I want to get in onto things like Casper before everybody and their grandmama does. Same goes to Quant. You guys will remember, I was telling you about Quant when it was what, $30, $40, $50? And I was telling you, before VCs get in, before people discover what this thing is, get into Quant. Just get at least 100 of them. People did not pay attention, right? Now what do you see? Hey, banks can now transact your crypto. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be, this run is gonna come. And like I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, well, I don't think Gateway is gonna go live. And I said, that's not a problem. It gives me more chance to get more Quant. But I can tell you that Quant is gonna surpass that all-time high in the upcoming 2 to 3 months. You are about to see Quant go above $400, $500, $600, $700, or even $1,000 in the next 2 to 3 months. You will see. And he was like, wow. I say, yeah. Because right now, look at the activity on the over ledger. Go look at it. And that should tell you a lot about what's going on in the background. Because anybody else is not paying attention to it yet. Now, even if we go to the bear market and you hear, okay, that if Quant comes out and says, okay, gateways will go live, let's say 2028, for example, people are going to rush to try to buy as much Quant before the end of 2026 or 2027. That's what will happen. But yeah, we know gateways will go live way earlier than that. Okay, so it goes again to the same thing I'm trying to tell you. You better be in before everybody and their grandmama goes in. Okay? Don't listen to these guys. Oh, Solana this. Oh, Sui this. Guys, go look at the holders. Go look at the holders on Solana. Look at the holders in Sui. VCs, they control more than 70% of these coins. And you think you're going to make money with that? Okay, that's okay. You can try and you'll see. Don't say I didn't warn you. Because, hey, I see a lot of people are still going to come over here and cry about it. While I'm sitting here right now, beating the window about it, stay away from these coins. Stay away from these coins. Hey, this coin is going, Solana is not going to do a 7 or 10x from here. Stay away from it. Listen, the VCs are going to handle the hot potato to you. Stay away. But nobody's paying attention. Nobody. Just a couple of days ago, just like I said at the beginning, what did I tell you about XRP? What did I tell you? And you see what's coming out? That right now is going to reflect in price, and you will see. So my only prayer is that let it start reflecting after August or September, because by then, if XRP nothing comes on its way, it is going to run with the entire market, and at least we could get $5 or $6 out of it. And those of you who are smart enough, you get out of it. Okay, so yeah, you need to be able to be in that bus before everybody and their grandmama does. If you don't, yeah, I'm telling you, that hot potato is coming. It's coming, and very, very fast. Look at macroeconomy. I told you, right? Anyways, let's go look at the market right quick. Let's go see what the market have been doing for the past 24 hours. Those of you who have ears, listen. If you don't listen, you get burnt. Do not blame anybody. Don't blame anybody. Don't be like Uncle Tommy was today. I was calling Uncle T today, right? Trying to get an advice on something totally different. Not crypto or nothing. As I was just trying to get an advice from him about, he's good with cars. So I was trying to get there's something about the engine. I was thinking about, I have a 97 Eclipse, and my plan, I'm trying to use a rally engine. Those rally cars? I'm trying to take one of those rally engines. It's also the same 4 cylinders. I'm trying to see if I can swap it. So that's what I was calling Uncle T today about. But instead, I kept hearing Uncle T going, just laughing himself out. And he kept on laughing. And I'm like, come on, man, will you just talk to me? What's wrong with you laughing that, as if you're trying to, it's like you want to laugh, but you are trying to hide it at the same time. What's going on? And he goes, you remember like a couple of months ago when you was talking about Quant? I said, yeah, what about that? And he said, you remember the neighbor? I said, yeah, the one that said we should throw Quant away and go buy the raccoon Cardano. I said, yeah, what's going on? And he said, man, these people right here, they're busy trying to sell everything they got to try to get some Quant right now. I just cracked myself laughing about it. Me too. I just like, he goes, you see why? You see why I was laughing? I said, man, I can't hold it later. What? He said, man, they over here talking about, preaching about Quant now. I said, uh-huh. So we have some Quant believers now? Uh-huh. So, man, guy, look, this is what we're looking at. He was trying to laugh at them, but yeah, they find out they were so pissed off at him, and he was... Uncle T was having a blast on his day. I was like, man. When I look at it, I'm telling you, man, guys, this is exactly what's going to happen with a lot of people when it comes to Caspa. You will see. Anyway, a lot of people are going to go through that. Anyways, like, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market before I go over here die laughing. But anyways, look. Now, everybody's saying it, right? Money is going to trickle down. Wink, wink. I told you yesterday, didn't I? Anyways, now, let's go right quick. Let's start with King Kaspa, KAS. And what we have, what is my 1 cent army? wait a minute. What is my 1 cent army? Those of you who were expecting a 1 cent Caspa, where are you? I told you, didn't I? It ain't happening. Everybody quiet right now. And this has not even started yet. Wait until smart contracts go live. You'll see. Anyways, yeah, 1 cent. Anyways, for the past hour, Casper is up 0.2%, 7% up on the day, 18.9% up on the week, 20.3% down on the month, and 57.2% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.05 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $48.22 million. Looking at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. 0.2% up the last hour, 9.6% up on the day, 19.8% up on the week, 3.8% down on the month, and 50.6% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.60 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $24.21 million. See that market cap? Started to go, right? Now we look at Cubic, high risk, high resort, I can't speak today. High risk, high reward. 0.7% up the last hour, 0.6% up on the day, 5.1% up on the week, 4% up on the month, and 46.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $183.87 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.31 million. Now look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Like I told you, I will keep keeping it until Bitcoin start hitting that 110. Anyways, you see here 0.1% up the last hour, 3.9% up on the day, 15.6% up on the week. Whoa, it's running. 21.4% down on the month, and 57.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $644.51 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $17.08 million. See, that's what I'm telling you. There's no point. The volume is so low. We all know Jasmine used to run at $200 million volume. This is too low. It's almost like nothing. And again, when you look at this kind of volume, it tells you that, yeah, this coin is about to take off. That's what it says. Anyways, now looking at the big guy, the orange guy, for the past hour, Bitcoin is laying flat, 0.4% up on the day, 4.8% up on the week, 1.4% up on the month, and 74.3% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.13 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $10.28 billion. See, that volume is also very, very low. So, yeah, you know, there's still there's still gonna be a bunch of people out there, non-believers, okay, people who don't think it makes any sense. When again, when you look at everything, I told you, July, August, and what do you see has started to happen? Look at the prices. Look at what is going on in the market, right? There's still a lot of people who are still not going to believe it, who are still going to be there trying to wait for money to trickle down. And when I keep telling you that little trickle down is not going to happen. Oh well, it's almost here. It's almost here. Okay, today is the 28th. We're about to start getting into July. And again, what do you see the markets? What are the markets doing? See? Don't say I didn't warn you. It's coming. Anyways, now let's go look at prices in details. To do that, we're gonna need our good friend TradingView, and we're gonna start first with the correlation. If you look at the correlation, DXY going down, Bitcoin going up. Yeah, that's what we want to see, an inverse correlation. And on the charts, we're gonna start first with King Casper. I don't want to start with Bitcoin. Okay, let's go here. King Casper. Yesterday, you guys remember, right? Like I was telling you, you gotta pay attention to the ribbon. What did I tell you? Everybody else who was keep saying, yeah, it's gonna go down, it's gonna do this, and I kept saying, July, August, we are about to hit that July. Look at the price, and look again, it's a bull flag getting formed on the 4 hourly. Okay, even if you go on the 1 hour, okay, look on the 1 hour. If you look at it, what do you see? This is why I was telling you guys yesterday. I said, if you pay attention, okay, where's my arrow? I told you, if you pay attention, Casper was forming a double bottom. Go back, see, 1, 2, and this was gonna break. I told you that yesterday. And what do you see today? Exactly like I said it was going to happen. Okay, you still don't believe it? Okay, now look, watch this. Because just like every of my videos, every video, like when it happened, people don't pay attention to it, right? Until it is too late. Okay, because yesterday I told you, watch this. I gotta fast forward.
Sometimes, you know, you could have done better.
No. I want to fast forward it.
Okay, but again, just like I just told you, for the past hour, Casper is up 0.5%.
Goes forward
1% up on the day. Down the month. It's coming back down. What it did is to bounce on the moving average. And right now, I know a lot of people going to be talking about, oh, look at the ribbon, it's red. Guys, this is, well, you can think however you want. But if you ask my humble opinion, as you guys can see, it's a W. First bottom, it tried to go up. Another bottom, tried to go up. So yeah, it's going to see, you're going to see this thing break this and continue the journey. Again, look at the ribbon. Like I always show you guys, right? Let me zoom it in. What do you see? The ribbon is curving. There's a bullish momentum. So whatever you're looking at, I don't know about you, but I see Casper going even up. Okay. Now, if you look at it on the 4 hourly, by the way, I do not trade on the 1 hour. That's for the day traders. Okay. But again,
see, that is what I was telling guys yesterday. I was telling you, get ready for this. And everybody and their grandmama was telling you something else different. Now, what do you see? W pattern, which is a double bottom, formed in, and Casper is off to the races. The ribbon I was showing you guys yesterday that, hey, don't mind if everybody else is telling you it is red. If you zoom it in, it was curving up. And that is something that tells you that there is a lot of bullish momentum, right? But oh well, it's up to you. If you took that wink moment, you are happy today. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, now let's go to the 4 hourly. If you look on the 4 hour, you will see the same thing, right? I told you guys yesterday, it was forming a bull flag. And that's exactly what we have right now. Casper is forming a bull flag. And like I always said, price always gets attracted to the moving average. And as you can see, that's exactly what's happening right now as we speak. Price is breaking up, getting attracted to the moving average, and if you look at the ribbon, it is pointing upwards, which signifies bullish momentum. Now once we break this, which is 8 cents, once we break this this thing is going to try to hit that 10 cents. You are about to see. That's what is about to happen. If you look at it on the daily, again, just like I told you guys yesterday, look at the ribbon. See, it is still red, but it is praying out, which means this price action will try to go above the ribbon, or again, price always gets attracted to the moving average, and the moving average right now is sitting at almost 10 cents. That's what we're sitting at, and people are not paying attention to it. Everybody else is looking at green candles, is looking at this and that, and again, you will see a lot of people cry when this thing starts to do what I'm telling you. Again, I'm not a day trader. I'm only showing you this for those of you who were complaining that I don't give you signals and blah blah blah. And I told you I will start to show you, right? If you look at it on the weekly, that's another one. Look on the weekly. Huge W getting formed on the weekly for Caspa. Huge. And it's coming, okay? If you look at it, you will see that here, where's my arrow? You will see that here, that was the first leg down. We came. Second leg down, because as you can see, look at this wick and look at this one, okay? This wick is higher than this. Higher lows, right? Higher lows, they have started to come on, and before you know it, it's going to turn green. Understand? You're about to see this thing starts to run. Well, it's up to you. As I will keep saying it, for me, I think price targets are still the same. First one, 15 cents. Second one, 18 cents. Third one, 19 cents. And then we go to all-time high, then into price discovery. This thing is about to melt faces. And I hope you are not sitting on the sideline just looking at MMJ. Because then when I start laughing, do not say I didn't warn you, because I'm going to make fun of you. Okay, just like Uncle T was making fun of those guys today, I am going to make fun of you. Okay, anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. Okay, bam. See, I told you this yesterday about Quant, didn't I? See, go watch my video yesterday. I told you. Everybody was talking nonsense, and I was telling you it's a bull flag. It's a bull flag. Everybody was telling you something else. Everybody on YouTube, oh yeah, Quant has a bearish this and bearish that, blah blah blah. And I told you, watch, from here to here, it was going sideways. It was a bull flag, and I even showed you the measurement move, which is we are about to hit on the money. Look at it. See? Yeah, my TA is not as Albert Einstein, but if you pay attention, you will make money. See? I told you. Now, if you look at it, the ribbon is going up full speed. And the best thing about this is that look at the moving average. It is also going up full speed. Now, if you go look at it on the 4-hourly, here, see? On the 4-hourly, Quant is forming something like an inverse head and shoulder. It might look like that, but yeah, I still got there's a lot of things I have to look again. But regardless of that, remember when I was telling you that this ribbon was curving, and by the time it turned green, price will be gone. You remember that? That was when it was here, and I kept telling you, look, price is still going up, and look at the ribbon turning green. I mean, look at the ribbon curving upwards. And you guys, I was saying, pay attention to this, because yet the price was still going and the ribbon was still red, but by the time it turned green, price will be long gone. And what are you looking at right now? It just started to turn green. Look at where the price is. See, that's what I was trying to tell a lot of people. Now, if you paid attention, congratulations. If you did not, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Now, if you look at it on the daily, okay, look, on the daily, see, I know some people who made fun of it, and I told you, despite all these red days, price going up, price dropping, the ribbon was still green. The ribbon was still curving upwards. And I told you, what we about to do is go above the ribbon and go try this 125. That's the first resistance. And many people didn't pay attention. Now it is playing out. I told you, because this move is just a pit stop because of this larger move. You see this yellow line? A bull flag that broke out, and we haven't hit the target yet. We haven't. Therefore, until the price hits the target of this yellow bull flag, we are not done yet. And now, if you look at it on the weekly, you will see here the target of that yellow line of this bull flag is up here, 151. That's where we're going. But before there, we have to cross 125. Have you guys already seen? Look at here, 125 rejection, 125 rejection. Most recently, we tried it, got rejected. Now we are going up again to go try. Okay, once we go past that, then next target with the daily candle is going to be that 151. After that, 164, and after that, 176. If Quant can manage to close a daily candle above 176, guys, 230 will be the next target. And after we do that with a daily candle, next target will be all-time high and into price discovery. And you guys are about to see it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, now let's go right quick. Let's see what we got going on. Like I told you guys, for me, Jasmine is still well. Let's just look at it. We haven't looked at it in a while. So Jasmine, come on, put a double A. Jasmine USDT, this one we haven't looked at it in a while, because like I told you guys, for me, I feel like Jasmine is not going to make that move until Bitcoin starts to get above $112,000. But yeah, let's look at the lower time frames right quick, just a quick moment. On the 1 hour, yeah, it looks like, yeah, she's trying to go. Ribbon is curving, it just turned green, it's going up. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's see on the 4 hour, what do we have going on? Okay, got rejected by the moving average, supported by the moving ribbon. Ribbon is green, it's pointing up. Yeah, that looks good. On the daily, let's see, yeah, it's trying to go up on the daily. Ribbon is still kind of pointing down, even though the good thing about it is that it is spraying out. When it starts to spray out, that means, yeah, there is bullish momentum to it. So yeah, we gotta wait. I'm telling you, for me, my trade is already open, so I don't really care what the price does. But yeah, it looks like Jasmine is about to have that recovery. Now, if you go look at Bitcoin, okay, wink wink. Wink wink, right? Did you make money? Did you take the trade? I told you, right? Did you take the trade? Was I right? See? Don't say I didn't tell you. Did you take the trade? Tomorrow, Sunday, watch for the Bitcoin price. Watch for it, okay? Anyways, now if you look here, I told you when it dumped, and I told you it was because of Donald Trump, our Margex Trumpicius doing his thing. A V-shaped recovery was on the cards. It was going to be a V-shape, and nobody paid attention to me oh my God. Well, what did you see? Big V-shaped recovery. Even better, guys, it did even better, because like when we crossed my purple line, like I said, I was expecting it to come down to that 102, 103, and then this movement you're seeing was going to start happening sometime Friday or Saturday, okay? But after it dumped, I told you guys, it invalidates that theory. We are going to have a V-shaped recovery. That's what I told you. And lo and behold, what do you see? V-shaped recovery from the fall to that, and now we go. And when you look at it the other way, a bull flag. See, that's the pole and that's the flag. We are approaching my green line. Like I told you, we are getting closer and closer, right? The 20th. And I know. I know it's kind of crazy, right? There's a lot of things I look at to be able to predict the price on Bitcoin. And if you look at Bitcoin, you can make money with altcoins, because Bitcoin will tell you where things are going to go. And that's why I'm telling you, I've been singing about this since when? I told you July, August. Okay, and many people did not pay attention. Now, if you look at it on the 4-hourly, what do you see? Funny thing here, look at the ribbon. Ribbon facing upwards, green, and going up full speed. Now it is trying to break that bull flag. That's why I told you, pay attention. Sunday 20th, you're about to see this thing start to run. Okay, so that people would not say I didn't tell you. Okay, wink wink, right? If you didn't take the last one, I will do it again. I'm not your financial advisor, so hey, whether you do it or not is up to you. But wink wink, was I right all this time? So yeah, those of you trading on leverage, yeah, maybe you can make some money with Bitcoin, but on spot, yeah, I would not do it. Yeah, there's no money to be made on spot on Bitcoin unless you got in below $10,000. That's what I can tell you. Okay, but anyways, now let's go back there again. As you guys can see, I already have July 9 marked out, because yeah, there's gonna be a lot of action. There's gonna be a lot of action. Okay, I'll have July 23rd, which again I think there's gonna be action to be coming. If you want to take a snapshot of my screen, and that could you could use that as a cheat code, right? Somebody says stop doing that, stop doing that. Ah, come on, man, I have to. I can't. You know, signals are signals. It is not. It's not like I'm putting a gun to somebody's head. They can use it if they want to. And after that, I even have August 18. Pay attention to it, okay? There's a lot, it's a lot going on, okay? So if you look at it on the daily, let me see if all those lines are going to come out. Yeah, see, my chart is very, very dirty, but oh well, that's the way I trade. That's what I look at stuff, and that's how I trade and make my money. So because hey, you can't. I do not, let me go back here. I do not support the point that you pay somebody money for these simple things. I don't support that. That's why I'm giving it for free. Maybe most of you are going to see that. Most of you are getting money from it because, hey, trust me, there's a lot of people that write me every day. Yo, MMJ, thank you, man. I made money. I'm killing it. I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Again, I can't post it unless they give me permission to. But anyways, it is their private life, so it's not my millionaire journey. My millionaire journey, I'm televising for you guys to see. Okay. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. Okay. Maybe are we buying a Lambo today? Who knows? But before we do that, guys, I do not support leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Please, on a serious note, do not get into leverage without experience. Because if you do, you are going to end up in wreck city with your hands on your head crying about your money. Trust me, you will get there. Many people don't recover from it. So that's why I don't support you doing it without experience. Now, if you are adventurous and you want to start just like I did, down below I do have Bydfi, which I recommend. It's user friendly. They don't give you as much money as the other ones, but it's very user friendly. Okay, Phemex, Margex, and Wix exchange. The links are below. Follow those links, sign up, meet their deposit bonus, because I hear a lot of people, yeah, I didn't get the money. No, you have to meet their deposit bonus, their deposit requirements. Once you meet it, you're going to get that money. It's thousands of dollars. I think Wix is at $30,000 right now. Once you get it, take $100 out, guys. Now is the time. Before July and August, I've been preaching about. Now is the time. You practice. Once you are confident enough, then you can start using big money, because it's not the same thing to make a leverage mistake with $100 as it is to make it with thousands of dollars. I'm telling you, if you don't do it, well, don't say I didn't warn you, right? Because I did. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. I know a bunch of you were calling wreck city when I told you it ain't happening. First, we start with Bydfi. You guys know there, I am trading King Kaspa and Quant. As you guys can see, a couple of days ago, this thing was down what, $8,000? Look at it today. I am up $12,800 and keep climbing. I told you, July, August, right? Now, if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on my Caspa, yeah, it's doing way better than yesterday. I'm still down 60%, which is $5,400. And for my Quant, yep, I'm doing way better. I'm up 8%, which is $862. Okay, so yeah, everything is going according to plan, just like I told you. I am not in a hurry. I know what I'm doing. So please do not copy my trade if you don't know what you're doing. As you can see, you can pause and you will see I trade at 50x in all my positions. But anyways, now let's go to Phemex. On Phemex, you guys know I'm trading the Japanese Bitcoin and I'm also trading the King Kaspa. Let me refresh this. As you guys can see, the overall today, I am up $6,800. Okay. Now, if you a couple of days ago, this thing was down like what, $4,000 or something like that. Today, I am up 6,800. If you look at my contract, you will see my Jasmine, yeah, it's doing way better. I'm still down 78%, which is $8,500. And on my Caspa, I am also still down 20%, which is $800. Yeah, you're about to look at these things go green. Trust me, July, August, you will see. Anyways, you can pause it and then you can look at my my numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. Now, last but not the least, Wix exchange. On Wix, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and I am in a competition with a friend of mine, which I chose Quant and he chose Crashilandia, Solana. Let's see who's gonna make more money. Now, let me refresh this right quick. You can see I am up $5,300. A couple days ago, this thing was down $3,000 or $2,800, something like that. Okay, I told you, I know what I'm doing. But anyways, looking at my contracts, you will see that first, my Quant, I am up 138%, which is $1,800. See? And my Caspa, yeah, we're getting closer to breaking even. I am still down 7%, which is $131. Okay, you can pause the video if that's what you want to do, and then you can look at my numbers. Like I told you, I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, we about to get it. We about to get our money. Because like most people, they don't believe, right? My charts. Look at my charts. When I say wink, wink, does it work? Again, I don't know how else to say it, but anyways, I'm not a financial advisor. That's you. If you want to follow, great. If you don't want to follow, that's also great. But anyways, that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about today. And don't forget to share, okay? So that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Just like I always say, you never know what you're going to learn from a stranger. You never know. Maybe good, maybe bad, may even be some that will change your life in a positive way. You never know. Just share the video. Anyways, guys, thank you very much again for watching. Until I see you in my next one. I hope you're looking at those Bentleys. Because I am doing so. Take very good care of yourselves, all right? And bye-bye.